Hey guys, welcome to BTech. I'm Basil, and if anyone watches the channel, stays up to date with it, you will know that I'm on holiday. Well, I've taken a holiday from my holiday to bring you a hands-on video with the Lumia 950 and 950 XL. Now, we listen to you guys, so we know that you don't want unboxing videos anymore. Unboxing videos, well, you kind of feel they tell you stuff you already know. But nonetheless, we're going to take a look inside the box of this. This isn't an unboxing video. We've got the 950 XL. We've also got the Lumia 950. We're going to peek in very quickly the box of the 950. You can see the box is very traditional, not going to dwell on it. You've got the 950 device. You've got some literature. You've also got not one, but two. Yes, two cables. You've got the power connector, which directly connects to the power brick, and you've also got a regular USB Type-C cable. So like I said, not going to do a separate unboxing video because we've just done one. I am going to put all of this to one side though and talk you around these devices. Now this is a 950, this is a 950 XL. You can see size-wise, it's fair to say that XL is significantly bigger. This is 5.7 inches, so the same kind of size as the Motorola Moto X Style. This is 5.2 inches, so the same kind of size as the Sony Xperia. Gonna take this out of the plastic. The reason we've already set up a Lumia XL is because we're going to talk you around that device, and we're going to kind of take all the plastic off this one and give you that kind of box fresh experience. So both of these devices have matte black backs. They're available with a range of finishes, but you've got this matte black backing. We actually in the briefing saw a really cool leather backing with a metal frame. We'll say both of these don't feel super premium. They are Microsoft's flagships, but they, because of that matte black finish, just feel like regular Lumias and not even super special Lumias like old version Lumias. We'd really wish that they'd put these out with kind of more premium finishes to kind of complement their flagship statuses. But in spite of the fact they look and feel like Microsoft nondescript devices, they are much more than that when you delve deep inside. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to power this up so you can see the boot screen. And there you have it. That really didn't take too long. And I'm going to bring both of these devices into frame. You can see, like I said, Quad HD displays across both. You can probably see that there's a red light on the Lumia 950 XL, and that's because it's looking for my iris. If I bring my iris closer to it, switch it on and off, then it should recognize that it is me and indeed switch on unlock and everything. So that's Microsoft Hello secure unlocking, which I will come on to later. Comparing the two, 5.2 inches, 5.7 inches, both Quad HD AMOLED panels, 5 megapixel front-facing cameras. You've also got capacitive buttons, but they're on-screen buttons, so they're not really truly capacitive buttons. Below each you can see these like micro drilled holes under the screen. Relatively inelegant, but that's where the microphone sits. To the right hand side, now different button setups. On the XL you've got kind of a volume up, volume down, which bookend the power button, and you've got a camera button as well. As for this, you've got a volume rocker on the 950, as well as a power button and a two-stage camera button. Down at the base of both devices, USB Type-C, and on the left-hand side, no buttons whatsoever. Up at the top, 3.5mm headphone jacks, and round the back, different kinds of camera surrounds. It's just aesthetic. Both of these pack 20 megapixel rear-facing cameras with optical image stabilization, and you've also got triple LED flashes, no less. Removable back covers, which I can prise open now to reveal what is under the hood, and you have different battery capacities in both. You've got a 3000 milliamp battery in the Lumia 950 and a 3340 milliamp battery in the 950 XL. Both are expandable by micro SD card up to 2 terabytes if such a thing even existed in the retail space. So that's pretty much all I'm going to do with the 950. You can see it fits nicely in the hand. It's a decent looking device, not mind-blowing. What I can do now is talk you around the user interface of the XL and first impressions. So first off, bring my face closer to it so that it recognizes that it's me. move closer. You see it's instructing me on screen. It's telling me to move closer until it can detect that it is indeed me looking at it. Otherwise, I would insert a pin and it should unlock securely enough. No fingerprint scanner on here, suffice to say. You can see the Windows 10 experience is very, very similar to all the betas that we have seen thus far. I really like it in a lot of respects. It's still super clean Windows 10 as we know and love. You've got your live tiles to the left hand side, right hand side you've got a long list of all your applications, but unlike old Windows 10 experiences, these can be searched through, filtered. It's all relatively simple to get your head around. You've got a notification bar now. So this was introduced a while back, but it's been refined now with some quick toggles at the top of the screen. You can swipe notifications out of the way. You can also expand upon them and reply to notifications like text messages directly from your notification bar, which is so sweet. It's also sufficiently customizable as well. So if I jump into the settings, for example, I can tap on the personalization option, start menu, and you can select the color of the live tiles, for example, etc. You can also see what I've got show more tiles on. That makes the tiles very nice and squished together, small. You can switch that off and make them bigger, but I like that switched on. So we've got a lot of live tiles occupying this very sizable, sufficient Quad HD AMOLED display. There are a few really nice highlights. Unfortunately, we can't show you the main one right now. We've not got the Continuum dock just yet. So that dock enables USB connection, turning this into not just a mobile, but a desktop as well. Yes, you heard right. Plugging this directly into a monitor via HDMI well, not directly, via the dock as an interim device. And turns this into a really nice full HD landscape experience. What you get from that isn't necessarily full Windows, but it's a much more easy to work around version of Windows than you get on the phone version. Specifically, this pertains to Office applications, but it isn't just that. What's really great about it is if you look side by side with the Windows 10 applications like Mail, like Calendar, etc., the version from the phone experience actually translates when it goes full screen to the exact same look and feel version as that on the desktop experience when you do plug it into a monitor via that Continuum dock. So we will be getting one of those in before we do the full review of the Lumia 950 and 950 XL. I'll be reviewing the XL, Gina will be reviewing the 950. If you've got anything you want us to really keep an eye out for ahead of that, let us know. Quickly, before I jump out of this, I can quickly run you through some key highlights. First off, there are a lot less applications, a lot less Nokia applications. In fact, it's pretty much free from all things Nokia. There's Cortana on here, obviously. There are a few things that kind of make a throwback to elements that we remember from Nokia, but yeah, as you can see, as I scroll down to the N, there is nothing Nokia here. Even down to the maps, there's no real mention of here maps, even though it's powered by a combination of Microsoft and here maps. Offline mapping is available, which is great. There's a much greater tie-in though with Windows 10. So for example, reading lists, you can sync your reading lists across Microsoft Edge browser in Windows 10. I asked Microsoft today who your target demographic for this product is, and indeed the Lumia 950, and they said everyone with Windows 10, because the whole experience is designed to look and feel like an extension of Windows 10 more than an isolated phone operating system, and that explains why they're calling it Windows 10. This isn't technically called Windows Phone anything, it is Windows 10 for smartphone. I like to append the last thing on just so we're really clear about what we're talking about. Obviously, certain applications will work across both. That is down to developers. That's Windows 10 and Windows Phone 10. Really looking forward to using this more, really looking forward to testing out that camera. To all intents and purposes, it's a camera sensor that we've probably seen before. Optical image stabilization paired with that pure view type lens. It takes really nice and quick pictures. When you tap on a picture, you get the kind of live feed, a video of what you were taking a picture of, but then suddenly it all crisps up beautifully and turns into that photo. I actually got this just ahead of rocking up in a bar, and this is the kind of picture quality you can expect in low light when out and about. And to be honest, that is not bad going at all. That is nothing conclusive though. Check back for the review when we'll get more time with this. And like I said, if you've got any questions, fire them in the comments section below. Suffice to say, subscribe to the channel, helps us out massively. Now I'm gonna get back to my holiday. Thanks for watching.